Hi guys, this is Allison. So today I'm going to be doing the 103/14 review. So yay! I cannot believe that part 1 of the season finale is next week. I feel like this season has just flown by and I'm really, really excited for the season finale. So let's talk about 3/14. Okay, so basically, this episode I felt like was good. It was more of kind of like a story building episode because we got to learn more about Luna and her clan, and just about like the Sea Clan, and we got to learn more about her. I really loved Luna as a character just because, you know, she's seen violence in Polis, you know, part of Lex's initiation clan, part of the Nightbloods, and like having to kill her own brother in the first round, like that's just awful. And I can see why she doesn't like violence. She doesn't want violence. I can totally understand that, you know, and how she just was talking about, you know, like here people are at peace and I don't want to be a Nightblood. I don't want to be the next commander because I don't want to have to kill people. And I really love the conversation that she had with Clark and how Clark was like, you know, like Lexa was trying to change things, you know, she doesn't want blood and you can be that person to change things. I also thought it was cool how, you know, Luna was like, you meant something to her, and, you know, Clark says, you know, Clark says Lexa was special. And, I mean, it is sad just because they were just two awesome leaders together. You know, Clark being leader of Sky Crew and then Lexa being the commander of Tree Crew. They definitely worked well together as leaders. So it was sad just to see that just come up again. But I'm glad that was mentioned and it was brought up. I also really love the conversation that Luna had with Octavia. I've been wanting to see that for a long time, like ever since Lincoln mentioned Luna, like I was like, I really want them to meet Luna, and I'm really glad that Octavia had that conversation with Luna. It just was great, just because, you know, they got to talk about all that they've been through. You know, Luna, you know, is turning to Octavia and she says, you know, all you know is death, all you know is sorrow, and that's very true. Like, you know, Octavia's been through a lot. Like, she's been through the ringer. And because number one, like, she was an illegal child, had to hide underneath the floorboards for 16 years, you know. And then she gets down to earth and, you know, she just goes through so many trials, and Lincoln was like the one bright spot of her relationship. And then, you know, she has her leg injury, she gets poisoned, trying to bring Lincoln back from the red drug addiction, like, you know, trying to be a second, trying to get Indra's approval, like, just so many things that she's gone through. I really just love that conversation between Luna and Octavia. It was just sad that Lincoln wasn't there, but I'm glad the conversation happened. Also, I just thought it was really sad, you guys, how when she realizes that everyone's chipped, like, Luna's just a baddie, man. Like, she's just like disarming people, and I like how she says, just because I left the conflict doesn't mean I'm not, like, something about, like, doesn't mean I'm not, like, skilled or trained. It was just so sad she had to kill, like, the love of her life. I was like, no! It was sad, you guys. Like, she was just, like, legit sobbing. And I'm like, I'm glad it's accurate. It's not just like, oh yeah, I just killed someone, like, on to the next thing. Like, no, it is real. Like, when someone dies, you are a mess. Like, uncontrollable mess. And it was really sad, like, how she, to kill the love of her life. I hope that things work out better. I hope that there's no more chip people there. I also thought it was really smart with Luna how she did it, where she, Clark tries to implant Luna with the AI, and then she, you know, basically, like, disarms Clark and is like, no, like, this is not happening. And then to basically, like, say farewell to them, she basically drugs them, which was really smart, because I was like, wait, so you just went through all these chip soldiers, you know, being waterboarded, and then I was like, how is she going to get rid of these people? Because Clark and Bellamy and Octavia are not just going to leave. Like, Jasper's not just going to leave. Like, they're going to go somewhere else and keep bothering her. So she's like, I'm just going to drug them, which was really smart. Yeah. So, let's talk about the scenes back at Arcadia. I really love the scenes of Monty and Raven working together, trying to decipher the code, trying to get find, like, a secret door into Allie's network. I love Raven. I think it's great that she's even smarter now with figuring out computer codes, and I thought that was really interesting. But I also just thought it was just sad how she figured out the code, and then Monty had to delete his mom. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, yes, I know his mom was already dead, but it just was sad just to delete that last existence. Your last memory is you killing your mom, basically. And it just was heartbreaking because I was like, in one sense, I understand, like, wait for Clark, wait for Bellamy, but I feel like Raven she saw the opportunity and took it. So I understand that. And I just thought it was really sad how she and Monty are crying, and Monty's like, I can't, he's overcome with emotion. Raven's overcome with emotion. Like, she hates hurting people, especially the ones that are close to her. I thought it was a good scene together, but it was also, like, bittersweet because, like, she was so close, and then Allie had to ruin everything. Yeah. Oh, man. I also want to talk about the weird sex scene between Harper and Monty. So I just was really shocked. Like, I missed all those signs. I was like, this is rushed. I didn't see this happening. But someone brought up a very good point. Someone tweeted to Michael Beach, who plays Pike on Twitter, hey, so how did Allie know that Sinclair had died? And this is really important, is that Michael Beach responded back, someone's been paying attention, which, as I figured out, so when you're one of Allie's soldiers, you are chipped. You see everything, you hear everything. So Sinclair's death. So if Allie knows that Sinclair died, what that means is someone back at Arcadia is chipped and has not told anybody yet. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, someone we don't know is chipped. And I really feel like it's Harper, because Harper, that's not her personality. That's not the way she works. It's just not her at all. So I really feel like Harper is chipped, because she wouldn't just, like, come on to Monty like that. That's just not how I just don't see her character doing that. So I really feel like Harper is chipped, which is going to throw a big wrench into the system. Holy cow, you guys. What else? Okay, so I really love just, I liked how Murphy, helped Indra escape. And, of course, oh, man, dang Emery. Like, it's just so sad how she's, being manipulated by Allie, and how she is, trying to distract John and from destroying the nuclear fuel cell, and then he gets distracted and it's too late, and then basically Pike just goes and smashes the thing, which is smart, but it's just sad how, Allie's even more powerful now. I'm really worried about Emery or Maury. I don't know how you say it. I've always said Emery. I'm just worried about her, because I just don't see, like, rescuing all those people from the City of Light. Like, you have to either cut open their necks or, like, kill them. And I feel like that would be it would take too long to cut open everyone's neck who has been captured by Allie. So I'm interested to see how it's going to work. Also, another thing that I really liked, sorry guys, is, I thought it was great how, like, Bellamy's always supporting Clark. Like, since day one, they're both supporting one another. Well, maybe not Bellamy. Bellamy was kind of a douche season 1. But then he starts, seeing Clark for who she is and supports her, get her whatever she needs. And then even in this episode, he's supporting Clark with her plan, and how Octavia's like, this is a horrible plan. And then, like, Clark is like, well, do you have a better plan? And then Bellamy is like, no, this is good. Just him touching her knee, like, all those little touches. Like, I feel like I've never really noticed those before, and just recently, thanks to Tumblr, I'm like, wow, like, there's just little touches, like, either, like, a touch on the arm, or a touch on the knee, or just different things, and I'm like, I can't, you guys, like, man, this ship's gonna be the death of me. Yeah, so yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. It just wasn't, I feel like, it wasn't as good. I mean, it was still awesome, but seeing how awesome, like, 313 was, and then 314, it was so great. Like, I'm glad we got to learn more about Luna and the C-Clan, how it's gonna work. My one question is, I just don't know how, like, who are they gonna implant? I guess they're gonna go try to find Antari, but she's chipped, and she's, like, surrounded by so many soldiers. I just don't see how they're gonna get into the City of Light and destroy it. I'm really curious to see how it's gonna work. How are they gonna rescue everybody, if they even can rescue everybody? And also seeing from the promo, Rowan is back. Yes, like, where have you been? I'm really curious, because I really like Rowan. I do. I like Rowan as a character. I feel like he offers a lot. And he's just really interesting. It's really complex, and I love his chemistry with Clark. I just feel they have a similar banter that Bellamy and Clark have, which is kind of exciting. I feel like if Bellarke doesn't work out, like, I feel like Rowan is a good second choice, like, second alternative. Right now, I trust Rowan because I feel like, yes, he's for Azgeda, but he's also, he wants the greater good. And so I'm really hoping he's not bad. Well, bad. I really hope he doesn't betray Clarke and Bellamy. Basically, what the promo showed is that, you know, Clarke is basically going back to Polis, tied up, taken by Rowan, and I'm like, this is not a good idea. And Bellamy's reaction was like, are you so serious with your life right now? Like, this dude stabbed me in the leg, which Clarke doesn't know. And he's not going to tell Clarke because he doesn't want to burden her with his problems. But it's just a really interesting relationship that they have. Like, you know, I'm just excited to see where this leads. I really enjoyed this episode, guys. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. How are they going to rescue everyone in the City of Light, if they even can rescue people? It's going to be great, you guys, and this season finale is just going to be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful night, guys. Bye.